And now I want to get to our Out Front series on the crisis at Gitmo. You know we've been covering this all week, and tonight we have an exclusive look at the hunger strike that started out with a protest and just a handful of detainees. Well, as we've been telling you, it's now grown to more than 100 inmates, and tomorrow is its 100th day. Our Chris Lawrence has been live at Guantanamo Bay for us all week. He's been given unprecedented and exclusive access to the prison. And tonight, in an Out Front investigation, he looks at the extreme and controversial lengths that the military is going to keep these detainees alive.
CNN got a first-hand look at the shackles, tubes, and liquids now being used to feed 30 detainees who refuse to eat.
This end goes in the nostril.
A tube goes up their nose, down the throat, and into their stomach. Then supplements are pumped in for 30 to 45 minutes. Some of the 100 hunger strikers refuse food, but will drink supplements if ordered to. But these 30 have to be forced.
It was kind of a tough mission. This was kind of an ugly place sometimes.
That's the detention group's senior medical officer, speaking for the first time since the medical profession condemned tube feeding.
Are you concerned that the American Medical Association has come out against this practice?
Again, there's lots of politics involved, and I'm sure they have, internal politics that they need answered to as well.
He has to remain anonymous for security reasons, but as a doctor, he stands by the methods used at Guantanamo Bay.
It's very easy for folks outside of this place to make policies and decisions that they think they would implement.
The hunger strike marks its 100th day Friday and shows no signs of stopping. CNN obtained handwritten letters from one of the detainees. One reads, "Be tortured and stay detained." Another quotes a French writer about how your very existence becomes an act of rebellion. He sounds hopeless when he writes, "The commissions are a joke. If you lose, you go to prison for life. If you win, you're held indefinitely for life."
We don't have a goal to, quote, break the hunger strike. We do have a mission to preserve life through lawful means.
But defense attorneys say shackling a detainee and snaking a tube into his stomach is inhumane.
You don't get farther than about here into your throat before the tears just start streaming down your face.
Gitmo officials showed us the numbing gel they offer and say the tubes are thin and lubricated.
Nobody's expressed to me that this hurts.
Attorneys claim their clients say otherwise.
He said he'd never felt such pain like that in his life.
That's saying something when you consider that the client that she's talking about, he's been detained here now for 11 years. In fact, we have learned that the hunger strike has now jumped from 100 to 102. That's the largest number in 7 to 8 years. Although some military officials say some of that has to do with peer pressure. They say some of the detainees don't want to eat in their cells or where other detainees might be able to see them. But once they get to the clinic, they will drink the supplement. Aaron?
Chris Lawrence, thank you very much.